They almost survived one auto from King. Damn, I didn't even pay attention. LW. Yeah, well, the thing that I like, Petolf, the reason why I was almost looking at getting to RS3 is the fact that I could have a maxed account basically in like a month. If I max in terms of like 99s, right? In about a month or two. If I were to really actually do the efficient ways of doing it. And I've got people that, like, my brother-in-law has a full max cape, like a, whatever it's called, the trimmed completionist cape on RS3. So, like, I could have the gold grind to get a maxed account in RS3 pretty quickly, I think. It's just no one plays it. No one I know plays it. I just can't do the quest grind. I'm going to be real, that's a big reason why I don't want to jump back into old school. Because, like, at the end of the day, man, I had almost every fucking quest done on old school. Before it went to RS3, right? And I don't want to go through and have to do the same quest lines all over again, too. It's just like, it's simple things like that I just wish I could skip. Just kill the steel dragons. Good loot drop. Pussy. Get better gear. Spend your 22 mil on some actual good PvE equipment. PVM equipment. Excuse me. Go kill some green dragon bots for an hour. And get a couple mil. It is bad money and they have a 246 combat level. True, but you're a bitch for just skipping it. I mean, what's actually Steel Dragon's drops? I don't even know. Oh, no. The green drag bots don't TP. Because there's tons of people around that one. What's their drop rates? Oh, no, honestly, they have decent drop rate of dragon items. 1 in 512 for dragon plate, skirt, and legs. Their rare drop loot is kind of shit, though. Blue drags are a ton easier, but I think they have worse loot, to be honest. Royoken, thank you very much for the primer. Appreciate it. Any primers in chat? Any primers in chat? I feel that, Pet. If I could stream old school and still get some viewers, I probably would, but it's not a very popular game unless you're like a maxed account already. You know what I'm saying by that? Average money kill is 8k. Better than nothing. The no Gamba nothing speedrun? Wiznats, you're almost there. You can do it. Villain, venture sack. Oh, 100% people would flame the shit out of me in chat. Well, I mean, that people do that anyway, and I'm better than them in Legion, and they still do it. I look at this Pet Tilf dude, he's still giving me shit, and he hasn't played the game in 6 months. Alright, we got a snail here. It worked out in our favor, though. It gives us 6 gold. Allows us to push. I already get flamed for just, like, even playing casual games at times, man. So, like, I can't imagine how bad I'd get flamed for playing something else. Thankfully, every time I've played Dark Souls, people have been Elden Ring, people have been, relatively speaking, pretty nice. That was one thing I was nervous about, like, playing Elden Ring, is that people would just flame the shit out of me for it. But so far, it's been pretty good. We're gonna call her good. Just fucking send it. Nobility? What's going on, man? Appreciate the primer for 2 months.
Go
2 month streak. Remember, guys, every single month you get a free subscription to your favorite streamer using Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime gives you a free subscription to your favorite streamer because they are scamming you for Amazon Prime as is. So they need to find rationale and reasons for you to pay more money. So make sure you use it. Get your value out of that Amazon Prime today. So they can scamaz you for more. But seriously, chat, you do not have to use your Prime here, but do note that you should use your Prime every single month. It does help streamers, small and big. Helps keep people like me streaming. So remember, just always use your primers. Chat wouldn't be nice if you were here. I mean, you're here right now, and chat's not being too terrible. RPG Alpaca? Thank you for the primer, man. Don't know if I've ever seen an RPG alpaca, but can you send me a picture of what an RPG alpaca looks like? I'm kind of genuinely curious. Is it like an alpaca, and then just the RPGs are strapped to the side like a you know, Blackhawk or something? I'm just trying to get a visualization in my own head, like what an RPG alpaca looks like. I can't say I'm super knowledgeable about alpacas to begin with, so that might be, you know, slightly skewing my results mentally about what an RPG alpaca may look like. But regardless, I appreciate the sub, my man. if you have any questions on Legion content in general, or just questions that I might be able to help you with. Let me know. Shimmer doesn't know. What do you mean I don't know? I'm sorry, my knowledge of RPG alpacas is a little bit poor, okay? I'm doing my best over here. I know, it's a role-playing game, so it's an alpaca with a wizard hat. But I'm taking this very literally. Rocket-propelled grenade alpaca, okay? See, me and Popo are on the same wavelength here. Rocket-propelled grenade alpaca sounds way more badass. It looks like RPG llamas, but way cooler. True. That is scary, huh, Popo? Shit, does this mean I'm a jarhead now? Oh, that's Seto's the jar. Sorry, that's Seto's the jarhead. Okay. I'm a stupid head? Alright. We can take that. Never mind, that's you. True, actually. Yeah, that's a good point, though. It is you, not me. Maybe you've been watching the stream too much? True.
Take my spear.
SAO? Can you not acronym words that I don't understand, please? Thank you. Sword Art Online. Ah. There's a TV show for Sword Art Online? Huh? Am I just completely out of the knowledge base on some of this stuff? Like, I didn't know. It's pretty good. Oh. The only Sword Art Online I know is Sword Art Offline that TSM paid $6 million for last year. Otherwise known as Team Throw $6 million. Narv, that must be why you love anime.
Not enough material.
You know, I figured Cory in the House would be your favorite anime, Narv. Anybody who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z is a poopy head. Confirmed. I can confirm in chat right now that anybody who does not like Dragon Ball Z is a poopy head. Though I will say the original Dragon Ball, after having watched the original Dragon Ball, I think is superior. I don't know. There's something about that, like, art style of the original Dragon Ball that just really, I don't know. Something about that era of animation. Dragon Ball Z abridged is superior. True. Okay, I can agree on that with you. There's just something about that animation style, man. Like, that animation style is just undefeated. Everyone in DB original is so round. True. True. Yes. You're not wrong there, Wiznats. It's just an animation style, though, and I don't know. Something about it tickles me pink there. I don't know. I don't know. The phrase is eluding me now. What the phrase is actually supposed to be, but. Regardless, it's good. That's what I'm getting after. If they go here or 10, I'm venturing. Ain't no bitch. Ain't no bitch. I dev rolled Forsaken and ranked? Yeah, of course. What's going on, Commander Quacks? How's my favorite duck doing? Oh, excuse me, fuck. Sorry, not my favorite. My favorite fuck. That's who. I got you. Sorry, guys. I'm a little hyped up on caffeine today. Woo! Well, I only have to have one to have a favorite, right? I only have to know one to have a favorite. So, Commander, that's just how it works. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew, yeah! Gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Lock and load.
Are you a puppy monkey baby? Popo? That's a reference straight out of the last year's Super Bowl ad, or is it 2 years Super Bowl ad ago? Don't ever... Puppy monkey baby?
Let me give you a taste.
What, Setter? You're telling me you don't like puppy monkey baby?
Not enough gold. Not enough nickel.
Actually worked out decently well.
Not enough gold.
What's not to like about a puppy that's also a monkey that's also a baby? Literally just a shit post. Yeah, it's like Man Bear Pig, except a puppy, a monkey, and a baby. Is only Cash Out Chaos viable? I mean, yeah, you can play both of those things exclusively and still win. So I'd argue it's viable. And have you tried Battle Right, by the way, on Steam? I think I have it purchased because it's free, right? But I've never really played it. I think I downloaded it because one of the streamers I followed played it. Next week is March Madness, and I'm so excited. You know, if I actually paid attention to college basketball, I might be more excited. Wiznats. And I don't think the Gophers are in it because they're shit every year, so I could care less. That's kind of where I'm at with the whole March Madness thing. I've just never been a big fan. I'm really excited about hockey right now. The Wild have been playing pretty well lately. Granted, I should say lately they've been playing pretty piss poor, but over the last month or so they've been really exciting to watch. They've had a couple really good games, but a couple really bad ones too. Gonna go into the baseball office and watch 4 games at a time Thursday and Friday with day drinking. Hey, best of luck to you. Please drink responsibly. Make sure you have flight_TV on in the background. Thanks for the follow. I'm just going to say AMDG. That's hard because there's no phonetic way for me to pronounce AMDG. Thank you, Alpaca, for the follow after you used your primer. Appreciate it. Yeah, following does help me, so. Yeah, we should have definitely went here. My teammate should have went with me. Hey, perfect. Yeah. Make sure you guys follow if you want to continue to catch my streams on time. I do stream 5 to 6 days a week right now. I'm going to continue on a pretty heavy schedule, so make sure you always tune in. Yeah, man, it's super easy to forget you have a primer every month, and that's why, like, it's a meme for sure, but people genuinely, like, remind chats often, and people are like, oh yeah, I forget I have that free every month. Like, I myself forget I have a free sub every month. So I've been trying to force myself like once a month just to go through and just make sure I'm hitting somebody up. Doesn't necessarily have to be like my favorite streamer, but just somebody. You know, like whether it be somebody that's low viewer that I like, somebody who's, you know, going for a subathon, what have you. Like, it's always nice to just kind of hit someone up.
Let's go. Lots of love.
Yeah, like I always say, you don't got to use it on me, guys. You legitimately, I mean that. Like, you do not have to use your Prime on me. I just like to make sure I get the word out that Primes exist, because a lot of people have Amazon Prime, and a lot of people don't know that you can link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch and get a free sub every month. I mean, it's legitimately value that you get every single month that people just don't use, right? And I think if you're already paying for Prime every month, you should utilize the things like Amazon Prime and Twitch integration to give yourself something that can potentially make someone's day, right? Like, I understand that primers aren't the end-all be-all for me, and I realize that I'm not getting a whole lot of cash by somebody doing that, but it does, benefit people, especially like there are people out there whose like entire day is made, right, by getting one primed gift to them, right? And that's like what I try to aim for, right? Is I try to look for that person that I'm making their day, making their week potentially by giving that prime to them, and that's usually what I'm looking at in most of those situations. Like, whose day can I make today? And when you guys sub, follow, etc., it does seriously make people's day, especially people like in my shoes who are trying to make it in all this. And we've been slowly gaining a couple follows and losing a couple, so I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing wrong some days. TBH. I think a lot of people just lose followers, unfollow people. I'll get touchy-feely on you all I want. Cup coffee. tell me what to do, pet. The only thing I can promise you, Coffee, is a very disappointing time. Okay? It's the only thing I promise you. A lot of crying. That's about it. That's why Popo's mom won't call me back. Hey girl, you looking for some good sex? No. Well then you came to the right place. Pat, you know what's sad is I could see you running that line. That seems like a Pet Tolf special right there. Usually get the same response every time. Usually it ends with them going to the bouncer and trying to get me kicked out. Oh, Jesus. The Pet Tolf special.
Not enough gold.
You're 5 this month, actually. Oh, Pat. Oh, Pat. I'd laugh more, but I actually think you probably are telling the truth, so. Just.
Not enough material.
I think you do care, and that's why you're telling me all this stuff. Tell me I'm wrong, Pat. I think, Pat, you're actually searching for validation because your father never loved you. That's actually what you're doing. Curtis, goddamn. What, your mother then? It's one of the two, Pet. You see, that's what I'm saying right there. There's the truth in that sentence. He's an alcoholic. You felt he never loved you as much as he loved his alcohol. That's really what's happening here. So the rationale why you don't build your army all the way up top, Hot Pocket, is so that your your DPS, etc., has time to get up front and not die initially. Curtis, if you ever need to talk, let me know. I'm here. Okay. So the boars tank a little bit more with this setup, correct? That's why you build your boars in a build a little farther back, right? Because if you have your build too far forward, what will happen is the boars end up just DPSing, which you don't want. Boars are traditionally what you want to clear out all the spam send and then frontline tank. Right, and that's really what you're looking for, okay, with boars. So you usually want to build about midway or lower if you have potential for boars, and that's also why I traditionally never build more than halfway up, because if I re-roll for serpent or boar or something of that sort, I want that travel time still to be existing. RIP. Oh, you can invite to guild now in here.